and welcome back to another installment of Academically Dope on Monday, where I give you, the graduate student, tips and tools on how to successfully make it through the academic semester. Today's installment, I'm gonna ask you about you. Now, I know I've been giving you like strategies or things that you should think about, but I want you to think about you now. You are just coming off spring break. I am just starting my spring break, and we're probably in this weird place where we're just trying to finish the next 8 weeks. I know that's true for me. It's true for so many people. We're just like, I just need to get done. But in that yearning to get done, I often wonder, do people know where they are right now? So this segment, I want to encourage you to locate yourself. Yes, locate yourself. We need to do some internal work to get us through the end of the semester. I can give you all the tips and advice that you may need, but if you haven't done some type of internal work, internal location, internal checkup with yourself, then it's largely not going to work for you. Why? Because you are your most valuable resource. Everything you do, you pull strength from inside of yourself. Therefore, you need to know where you are at all times, and it's such a shame that people don't do that. So, my encouragement to you for this week is locate yourself. You just came off a break. Okay, how are you feeling? Are you still tired? What do you need to do for the next 8 weeks? You're feeling rejuvenated? How can you keep up that energy? Are you gonna take more vitamins? Are you gonna study a little bit less or wake up earlier? What are you going to do? You need to locate your inner self and where you are so that you can successfully plan for the next 8 weeks. Don't wait until the day of and say, okay, well, I got to do this thing. No. That is the problem. You fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's the saying, right? So I want to encourage you, take some time to do a self-checkup. Where am I? Where are my emotions? What am I thinking about for the next 8 weeks? What is my perspective about for the next 8 weeks? And should I have this perspective? What things can I do to shift my mindset? Am I being fair to myself? Did I get enough rest in the last 8 weeks? How can I get more rest now? These things will set you up for success so that you won't have a repeat of whatever you went through. Largely, I am an introspective person. I really do a lot of internal work, internal checkups with myself daily, especially because I have a devotional life. And so when I'm checking up with myself, I'm asking myself these same questions. And I can tell you, it's not always a pretty conversation with myself that I have, but I always have to have it. And so because I am always up to speed on where I am emotionally, I can navigate things so much easier. But sometimes people are afraid to go internal, but that is where the value of who you are, that is where the essence of who you are resides. That is where your energy resides. You cannot do what you need to do for the next 8 weeks if you don't know where you are right now. So I encourage you, locate yourself. Where are you? Where are your emotions? Where are your thoughts? How can you shift them? If you know where they are going into the next 8 weeks, you would know the work that you have to do to get through the next 8 weeks. You may have to take notes on your phone. You may have to shut off for maybe an hour. That's not a bad idea. You have to do this work, and this is part of prioritizing yourself. Your internal self is just as important as your physical self, as the work you do, the students you teach. You are a limited resource, but you have to continually check in with yourself. There's not another important time as right now because you're midway through the semester. You're not where you were, but you're not yet at the finish line. And so that middle ground is that battleground. You don't want to battle and lose. You want to win, and you want to go in as a champion. So I encourage you this week, locate yourself. Where are you coming off of spring break? If you're going into spring break, you might want to check out my last video where I gave you some tips for spring break. Or if you're coming off, I want you to locate yourself. Either way, you're gonna be fine, and I believe in you because why? We are connected, we are community, and we are the future. So I hope that encouraged you and encouraged me to do even more work internally. And so I hope to see you in the next video. Oh, snap. If you're interested in this Natural Scholar t-shirt, how many natural scholars do we have out there? And I mean the natural hair scholar. I want you to go ahead and order it on BrianaWhiteside.com. and this will be releasing Friday. So go ahead and pre-order, get your ducks in a row, represent the natural scholars out here, because we're here and we're thriving and we're doing important work. Again, that's BrianaWhiteside.com. Also, if you haven't told a friend I'm here, you're being selfish and you're not being accountable to them. So you need to do your work and tell somebody that I am here giving free advice and encouragement every Monday on Academically Dope for the graduate student. So I hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.